Dear students, welcome to our online class. How are you all? I hope you all are safe and sound. I am also fine. You know, the fatal coronavirus has made the whole world stand still. Similarly, it has affected our country also, and it also affected our education sector. So our government has taken many initiatives to keep the wheels of education running. As a part of this, we are also conducting our online classes. I hope you would be greatly benefited if you regularly attend the class and you will cooperate with us. I am Mr. Kumar Sarker, lecturer in English, Naryanpur Degree College. Before you with English second paper, you know there are 12 items in English second paper of grammar. Okay, and I am before you with one of these items. Okay, I would not tell what I am going to discuss about today, but you will see. Okay, let's look at the board. Mr. Bright is a European. As Mr. Bright is an Englishman, Mr. Bright knows English well. Mr. Bright is honorable to all. Look at here. Mr. Bright has been frequently used, but it seems odd and it sounds odd. Rather, we can replace Mr. Bright with another word, and it is he. Here, Bright is noun, and he has been used instead of a noun. So, he, you can you can easily understand what I am going to talk about. Yes, what is he here? He is pronoun. Yes. Today's topic is pronoun referencing. Question number 8. It is one of the 12 items of your book. Okay, so our topic is pronoun referencing. Dear students, of course you know what a pronoun is. Yes, a pronoun is a word which is used as a substitute of noun or noun equivalent word, phrase or clause. So, what do you understand? Pronoun is a word that is used in place of or instead of a noun or noun equivalent word, phrase or clause. You of course know what is phrase and what is clause. Yes, phrase is a group of words without having subject and finite verb. On the other hand, clause is also a group of words, but it doesn't have subject and finite verb. Okay, a pronoun can be used instead of a phrase and instead of a clause also. Look at I. I is a substitute verb of a noun or person who speaks. It's singular. We. We is a substitute verb of persons who speak. It's plural. You, a substitute word of person or persons spoken to or spoken with. It may be used as singular and plural. He, a substitute word of a male person. It's singular, like Bipro, Shumon, Ratan, etc. That means we can use he instead of Bipro or instead of Shumon or instead of Ratan. She, a substitute word of a female person. It's singular. As for example, Mahi, Shukti, Joya. That means we can use she instead of Mahi, instead of Shukti, instead of Joya. Eat, a substitute word of anything except person, like thing, place, child, gerund, infinitive, phrase, clause, etc. As for example, fan, we can use it instead of fan, book, and tree, etc. They is a substitute word of plural anything or anybody. As for example, boys, fans, trees. We can use they instead of boys, and we can use they instead of fans. We can use they instead of trees. Understand? So, dear students, of course it has been clear what a pronoun is. Yes. Now you say, how many kinds of pronouns are? Yes. Look at the board. Kinds of pronoun. Pronouns are of 8 kinds. For the convenience of keeping it in mind, you should remember it. You should learn it. PRONOUN. P is personal pronoun. D, demonstrative pronoun and distributive pronoun. I, indefinite pronoun and interrogative pronoun. R, relative pronoun, reflexive pronoun and reciprocal pronoun. So you see, there is one pronoun beginning with P and two pronouns beginning with D, two pronouns beginning with I and three pronouns beginning with R. Okay. Now see, what's a personal pronoun? Of course, you know that there are three persons: first person, second person, third person, and it means person, man, or thing. Okay? That means the person which are used to indicate or instead of person, they are called personal pronoun, like I, we, you, he, she, it, they, me, him, etc. Demonstrative pronoun: this, these, that, those. These pronouns are used to indicate or demonstrate a noun. Distributive pronoun: each, every, either, neither, etc. These pronouns are used to separate one or any of two things, two or more things or persons. Indefinite pronoun: everybody, somebody, anybody, many, all, much, some, one, none, nobody, other, etc. These pronouns are used to indicate or to refer to an indefinite person or thing. Interrogative pronoun: who, whom, whose, which, what, etc. Relative pronoun: who, whom, whose, which, that, what. Okay, dear students, notice here, interrogative pronoun or relative pronouns are almost same. So there may arise a question: what's the difference between them? Yes, when these pronouns are used to make a question, then it becomes interrogative pronoun. But when they are used to make relation or to relate with other elements of the sentence, then they are called relative pronoun. Okay, they don't make any question. They make question, but they don't make any question. Number 7, reflexive pronoun. This pronoun is made by adding self or selves to objective form or possessive form of personal pronouns. What is objective form and possessive form? We will learn this later on. Okay, and self is used for singular and selves is used for plural. Let's see the examples of reflexive pronoun: myself, ourselves, yourself or selves, himself, herself, itself, themselves, etc. When this reflexive pronoun is used just after the subject or noun, it is called emphatic pronoun. As for example, he himself did this. Here himself has been used just after the subject, so it is called emphatic pronoun. We can also say this in this way: he did this himself, then it would be reflexive pronoun. Okay, and at last, reciprocal pronoun. There are two reciprocal pronouns: each other and one another. Each other is used to mean between two or within two, and one another is used among many. Okay, dear students, you of course understand the kinds of pronouns or classification of pronouns. Yes. Let's recap. So what's pronoun? Pronoun is a word that is used instead of or in place of a noun or noun equivalent word, phrase or clause. And there are 8 kinds of pronouns: personal, demonstrative, distributive, indefinite, interrogative, relative, reflexive and reciprocal pronouns. Okay, you will learn very well these kinds of pronouns and their examples. Okay, now you say, what is pronoun? Yes, a substitute word. And how many kinds of pronouns are? Yes, 8 kinds of, and you will mention their name. Now, I will give you a homework in this page, and you will find out the pronouns or identify the pronouns from the context, and you will classify them. That means you name them. Which pronouns belongs to what class? Okay, uh, dear students, you know we are going through a very critical time, so stay home and remain safe and follow the rules of health and regulations instructed by the government. Okay, see you in the next class with the later part of this lesson. Thank you very much.